Ahoy gamers and welcome back to Warhammer Return of Reckoning as we play through on our Ironbreaker. This episode we continue to play a load of World v World where we join a warband and we push the Chaos Wastes. We take the keep in the Chaos Wastes and we attempt to fight the fort in the Moor. Destruction are a little bit too strong for us and we push all the way to Lord's Room. Unfortunately we don't actually make it through. It's a bit of a fail for Order's side. So without further ado, let's jump on in. And welcome back to Warhammer Return of Reckoning as we play through on our dwarfy boy, Rothbreaker. So, I've been able to get my Ironbreaker to level, if I can get the character panel up, I'm level 24, it says it right over there. I'm level 24, been doing a lot of World v World recently, either with my guild, the this French guild here, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that, or with just random groups. Being a tank, you tend to get in groups quite often. So hopefully we can get some World v World action. Unfortunately I won't be soloing for a while. I am essentially a two-handed tank at the moment. I will have spec'd into doing damage, whatever damage a Ironbreaker can do while leveling. But while I'm in this group, I'll have to go and stick to my sword and board. Well, hammer and board. Yeah, hopefully we can jump in and out. If this is relatively quiet, I know there's going to be action, because if we look here, we can see they've got up to 29 enemies, so 29 players, we've got up to 29 players, no, 99. So there is going to be some content here. So we'll see. I'll chop in and out whenever we're in a fight, or if needs be, I will be doing scenarios. So I'll be focusing on my Ironbreaker, because my guild focuses on Order at the moment. So once my Ironbreaker's up and relatively well geared, then I'll go do another character, probably my Archmage Magnifico. So let's jump in and out as we find content. So we found some destruction. Looks like we are going straight into the meat pit. Meat pit? It's not even mean, but I'm sticking with this green tag is my my party leader, my warband leader. So I'm too far away from my white line, which I'm guarding. Well, that's where I'm trying to guard this guy just there. I'm not going to once again pronounce his name because I will butcher it. He's just pounced and this person's been yeeted. Nice. Yes, this guy is just he just spams commands in chat and you just follow his commands. Relatively easy. That's the first push, first bit of destruction. So there is some enemies out here to fight. I will change my layout actually because it really annoys me that their nameplate is over my buffs. Slightly annoying. This could be a bit spicy. I think we're a warband and we've got half a warband of pugs here. And there's a whole warband of destruction that have just run off. That's not exciting. So sorry to be a bit of a tease. Hopefully they return. I'm presuming they will return or we will fight them at some point. It's a bit weird for them just to show up then disappear. And now I can't get back up. There we go. And we've been pushed, and this is going to be me dead already. Nice. Yep, that was pretty emotional. So they essentially pushed from two sides, and our little one warband couldn't hold off against maybe potentially 3 warbands here. We've got an ally warband over here. Maybe they'd res some of us. They should res some of us, but they probably won't, to be quite honest. So that was painful. If these guys win, they should res. But yeah. Sorry, I'm going to run back here. I may have clicked stop record. Here we go. So we've essentially attacked the keep. I'm trying to get to my. Yeah, I died. Okay, my guard there died instantly. So I died instantly. Awesome. Scar's guarding this white lion just ran straight in. So I want to try and keep with my. Where's my guard now? Okay, I'm going to put a guard on this Slayer. Probably more useful than that white lion because he just did charge straight in. And the only real thing we can do is try and take him out as a big Herc. The plan from war. Yeah, so I didn't actually do anything there, I just died. Ran in and died. But hey, it's better than nothing. This poor Swig herder, look at him, stark. So yeah, so they're pushing out the gate. So we've got empathy, so we outnumber them by a fair bit. But they're going to put up a good fight here, so we probably won't be able to take this keep as it stands. But I think we're going to try. Hopefully I'm just going to keep this Slayer because this Lady Rocks is interesting. Has Lady Rock's already got a guard? Yeah, has already got a guard. Apparently so's this person. How have they got a guard? Lady Rox. Lady Rox has not got a guard. I was just saying that she did have... I think me and the Knight of Blazing Sun are just trading guards. Yeah. Never mind. So we just pushed this main gate here. But we pushed the postern. And yeah, they pushed us back. And that was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. So they were essentially just waiting for us. And as soon as we popped through, they just walked down the hill and wiped us. There was 2 warbands of us as well. I guess the other warband just ran away. So it looks like we are... Yeah. Looks like we're going to release. This is a bit embarrassing. It's not gone very well for Order today. The destruction team, whoever's on, there is something here that's all organised, which Order were not ready for. This should be level 25. So that is awesome. Gained a spec point, which is also cool. And I'm going to go and regroup with my warband. Yep. The keep door's about to go down, and I'm guessing we are pushing. Haven't been told anything from our warband, or I haven't actually paid attention to the warband. Okay, one guy's just running and died instantly. He hasn't even got a guard. Awesome. And the guy I'm trying to keep alive is the guy I'm guarding is just there. He's not gone in just yet. I'm just spam and hold the line to give as many people this debuff or this buff as possible. They're probably gonna have an oil in a second. Yeah, so they're gonna have an oil like in a second. Oh, somehow managed to pull the guards of the Lord. Awesome. Yeah, just gonna keep pressing, click and hold the line. So it affects everyone behind me, so it'd be rude not to. Wouldn't mind building up some grudges, but I need to get hit for that. And there we go. So I want to keep near that person there. So I can stand in some of this goo, some of this, and take some of this range DPS. I should be able to build up some of my morales. Though I don't actually have any decent morales to use at the moment. There you go. I can start building up my morales just as I'm building up my grudges. I can essentially spam this, hold the line. So once I get enough grudges here, once I get 40 grudges, use that to get all my action points back. So I can essentially indefinitely spam this every 20 seconds or so. And looks like all they need to do now is get an oil up, and most of this people here will be dead. Because unfortunately we're just not strong enough. Our warband leader has pushed. The warband leader is going down. I am stuck behind so many people here. So one warband has pushed by the looks of it. I'm going to drop that raise, which is an AoE damage. And I am just about to go down myself. Not actually sure what this... Okay, he just... Not really sure what his Warrior Priest is doing. Well, he's not even with the group anymore, so... Yeah. So, when we push, I will record again. So it's a bit painful, but it looks like we are slowly tiptoeing in. Healer has finally made it back. Let's see, is he even DPS? Okay, they are DPS spec. Because all healers need to do is sit on a corner, put a ledge on edge somewhere, and just spam group heal. It's not the hardest thing to do. And yeah, you don't need to be anywhere near the damage. Like, why are you on the front? Oh my, this is okay. I'm not gonna rage. This is fine. We're slowly pushing. We can, in theory, win this because we are outnumbered than them, but they are absolutely farming us, which is a bit painful. So it actually looks like we are slowly actually winning with this push. See, I can't really do very much because I don't have a healer. So the healer ran straight in. You can see his corpse. You can see his nameplate just over in this corner. I'm dead already. But our healer just ran in and just died there instantly. Not sure what they were planning on doing, but hey. Sets me dead again. This is not a really good experience, or well, it's not a good experience of showing what tier 4 combat's like. If I had a decent healer, I should be able to actually do something. They've got oil up now as well, so although we just pushed and we should actually win this, yeah, always thank your healers as well if they raise you. Although we should be able to push. No, actually no, we should win this now. There's enough of us. We've got like the critical mass of people pushing through now. It's more that should go down first. I don't know why people are hitting on that chosen just there. So that's the... Oh, just got knocked back by the chosen. So that's the bottom floor cleared. So I'm going to follow my slayer, who I've changed my guard onto. The guy called Nordak. And we're going to go all the way up. I'm presuming they're going to be on the top floor. A random black orc just sat there. Now let's hit the keep lord a couple times. Okay or not, I am stunned. What's this? Oh, baleful infliction. Alright, so there's just NPCs up here. Nothing. Okay, fine. Just gonna leave all these NPCs alone. Then it's just now hitting the keep lord now. Just fine. Nice easy content. I think we'll probably end up going for the fort, I believe. And if that's so, then I will definitely want to get some form of, may even get a different warband or change. But now we're just going to kill this lord or this hero. I doubt we're going to be seeing much content now we've wiped the destruction warband. Well, we collectively ordered wiped him. I did absolutely nothing. So now we're going to go for another fort. So I think I showed a fort fight the other day, or last week. Pretty quiet fort fight the last one, because there was no action. But this time we should get some action. Here's hoping. So once again, all we have to do is capture these points around the edge. There's 5 points to capture. And that will slowly build up this meter, or your mark on this meter. Higher your mark on here for order, higher this is, the more damage the gate takes, which is this is the gate's health here. Once the gate's health down, you can then enter the fort. The actual fort itself being just there. There's the front gate. So I'm lagging a lot, so that means there's probably a lot of destruction in the area, and as you can see, there is a lot of them. So this warband leader's rushing straight in. I was stunned already, which is good. And I'm going to probably expect a lot of lag here. Let's try and get my Slayer guard. There we go. I am dying very quickly. There we go. Dead already. Just melted from the amount of AoE they've got. And our warband looks like it's probably going to get wiped as well. Let's see if I can... Nope, dead already. That's fine. So this is going to be painful because it doesn't look like we're actually going to have any chance of winning this. Just because of how big this blob is. They do have against all odds, so we do outnumber them apparently, but obviously not here, not in this push. That is a big blob. And it does seem like when Destruction play, they tend to be more organised when they do play, which is a bit of a shame. There should be a healer here to remove my wounds buff, but obviously there isn't. Then this mini keg is for an award, an event that happened over New Year's and Christmas, so it gives you just more renown. Oh, sorry, I was just talking. So yeah, that keg gives you more renown when you click on it. So you can see the buff there, 25% more morale, which is pretty good. I do still have my wounds buff, so I couldn't remove that. But it looks like they're pushing out completely out of the... well, yeah, looks like they're pushing out completely. My guard is back there. Yeah, so I'm not the only one. So when there's big fights like this, just because of the nature of how old the client is and amount of things for the game and client to load, it will lag. But now it's the old back and forth. So they're not too worried about the... Okay, looks like they're pushing here, pushing on the right. My guard has just gone straight in. See if I can at least take some of the damage off him, which I have been able to. And our entire team have just run away. That's awesome. I'm being rezzed, but I don't know whether it's going to be worth it. Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to release here again. I love watching all of order just run away. So, although we are technically winning, because you can see the gate here dropping health, We are technically winning because we're holding more battle objectives. How long we hold them for, I don't know. Because they haven't captured this one, they definitely push us off for this one. And yeah, so this is going to be pretty painful because they're probably going to, they will probably definitely be able to defend this. And I'm just going to hold here in the middle of this choke point. At least body block some destruction if they try and push through. Looks like some people are trying to push through here. So that is clearly they're funneling just there. What is our warband leader doing? He doesn't seem to know what. He's just running on his own. So I have used challenge on this Disciple Cane. Essentially the Disciple Cane cannot move while he's challenged. And all we need to do is just essentially push this blob here. But of course they are just spamming AoEs, so it's quite hard to just push. But looks like we pushed through the gate. This Black Orc here, he's going to be mine. I say he's going to be mine. He's probably still going to survive ages. And my guard is just over here, so I'm going to keep my guard as much as I can. So this is more like, yep, this is what I'm used to. The back and forth, back and forth. Okay, that sorceress is going to go down. Hello, Mr. Marauder. Oh, I can't. Couldn't knock him down because I ran out of my ability. Oh, there is a guy here called Fatty Porker. He's a Black Orc. What a name. We're going to body block him. We'll try and body block him. And he's down. Fatty Porker's down. Right, where is my guard again? So we've recapped 1 point. We obviously, all of Order have just pushed through this. So where we outnumbered them, earlier obviously we all spread out to all the battle objectives. Now all of Order is all here pushing them back. Because once you beat them, they spawn inside their cage. Essentially where I respawned is essentially the cage area. If you beat them, if you kill them, they will spawn in that cage. It will then offer you a... Once you break down the gate, so I actually finished talking. Once you break down the gate, they will have to break that little camp they spawn in. By breaking that, someone will have to go there and let them out. So once we break the gate, we push. And all of them that we manage to wipe, they won't just freely be able to respawn. They'll have to be broken out of their spawn. Which is quite an interesting mechanic. As you can see, we've got 40 minutes left. The gate has 76% of health left. So we ideally need to capture more of these battle objectives. Having 2 is just not enough. And we'll jump back in when they push out and we have some more content. So me and, I don't know where the rest of our warband is, but I'm at least sticking with my Slayer. We are essentially pushing as much as you can. Looks like I'm just about to go down. I have no potions here. So this is probably going to be me. Yep, there we go. Our rest of the warband was back there. Me and the Slayer, we just pushed around. And my Slayer's done quite well. I don't care about dying. As long as my Slayer and whoever I'm guarding does a few kills. That's what I'm here for. Let's have a look at my protection. Okay, 96,000, not too bad. Because I am dying quite often. I'm not going to release here. I'm going to wait for the res. Because I shouldn't have to wait too long for the res. Because our front line is just there. I think the range of a res is 150 yards or feet anyway. So there we go. There's the res. And always thank you, healer. Looks like everyone has the same idea and we're all going to push the same side. So here with this, when you're actually fighting against enemy players, lots of them, you kind of have to choose. You can funnel one side or funnel the other. You don't really want to funnel both. So we've got us all stacked on this left-hand side here. Oh, my guard's gone that side, so I'm going to go back to my guard. Oh, it's been pulled. And that is probably going to be me, GG. There you go. Yeah. Didn't survive. Just got pulled, which is fine. I wanted to get to the other side of the door. Not actually sure what my healers are. Oh. And I'm actually just going to run to the other side. Where my guard is. And stand here. Always want to be with my guard. Just in case something happens. It also makes sense to be with my guard anyway. Okay. I am taking a lot of damage because I'm with my guard, which is a bit of a shame. But it's not a bit of a shame, I'm obviously doing my job. rather take a bit of damage than let him take all of the damage. You can see them all stacked there. There's nothing on the right, but you can see them all stacked on that left there. Hundreds of them. Well, I say hundreds. There is probably about 100, maybe 150 of them. Keep taking half of the aggro off my, or half the damage off my Slayer. He probably would be dead by now if it wasn't for my guard. I'm actually going to try and hide in here a little bit so I don't take too much damage. Saying that, I am taking a lot of damage. They probably have, during these large scale fights, but essentially since I've been in tier 4, I've turned off my, turned down my graphics, because you don't need to see absolutely everything. But there will be pits of shade, kind of like purple circles on the floor here. Which I am actually now going to drop back, because I am being focused pretty hard, and my guard can get the guard from here. So I can see just down the bottom left, you've got this number down here inside the shield. It's distance from player. My guard lasts for 30 yards, just checking. Yeah, 30 feet, not yards. So as long as I stay within 30 feet, it'll be fine. So they're waiting for morale 4 for tanks. I don't even have morale 4, so this will be interesting. I've got morale 3, which I guess reduces the enemy's damage, which is better than nothing. Okay, we're going to count down for 30 seconds. Someone's counting down from 10. Interesting. So I'm going to now just essentially go back to this side. I'm taking too much damage being that far away from my tank. Or healers. So I'm still offering the guard, even though he's on the other side of the door. And I'm taking significantly less damage from being over this side. So clearly, as these guys aren't focusing, haven't got as much ranged AoE as on this side, where they're just spamming their ranged AoE and landing just there. So we should be pushing in a second. And we will find them. So they got pulled. The reason why you don't stand in front of the door, or too close to the door, is because you've got certain classes like the Maguses and Engineers can do a pull. So they just essentially drop an item on the floor. I think Engineers, they call it the magnet or something like that, where they drop it on the floor and it just pulls all the enemies in. So they can do that, they can drop it just there, and if you're in front of the door or around this area, you can just get pulled in. So we've got 20 seconds to push apparently. Just going to keep as close to my Slayer as possible. I'm expecting this to go extremely bad, extremely wrong. But looking at how many of them there are in there, we might be able to hold this. We might be able to hold this. We're pushing through. We push left side. So they want to push straight into where they're strongest. Nice. Let's keep spamming and hold the line. Are we pushing? Okay, we are pushing. Right. Use my bellowing taunt thing. And I died instantly. As expected, me and my Slayer died instantly. But I would have taken a lot of damage from him then. Let's see where I am on here. So, that's over 100,000 extra damage I've taken from my guard. There you go, I'm back up. And I will obviously thank you, healer. Always thank you, healer. And I'm not going to rush straight in, because that looks... Oh, I died anyway. Looks like they are somewhat win on the left-hand side there. But by the looks of it, it's not. I think that may have failed. So our yeah, our warband leader has just either left or DC'd. I don't know what one happened. I'm gonna say probably DC. I hope it's a DC. And if he just left, that's pretty sad. So I'm apparently the warband leader. Nice. I'm gonna give the warband leader to this guy. Make leader. Good. I definitely don't want to be warband lead. And yeah, this guy, give me something to guard, but he's the leader. Awesome. Right, we'll pause and we'll jump back in when either we push again or they push. Here we go, going for another push apparently. And I don't have any morales because I did just die. I died guarding my, well, garden. Looks like this is already more successful, but I'm obviously dead. Unless we actually push in. And looks like this might not be still already successful. Yeah, that is a fail. There's a lot of people disconnected cleanly. A lot of people uncleanly. So there's a lot of people either F4ing, probably nerd raging to be quite honest. And yep, so they're getting a load more extra renown because they're outnumbered. But hey, there's very small push at Poston. But I can't be, they can't reach me, so I'm just going to release and run back. So that is a fail on our part. I think most of these warbands are given up, especially our warband leader. He's obviously complaining a massive DC. Fine. That happens each time you push. There's so much for the client to handle. I've not had suffered a DC since playing as my Iron Breaker. So, yeah, I can't say whether it was a DC or not. But a lot of people do suspiciously disconnect. And especially after they die once or twice. So, that could be it. Might not be it. So, we failed taking the Chaos Wastes, or the Maw. This is the Maw, not the Chaos Wastes. So, you can see the KD down here, so they have an extra nearly 50 kills compared to what we've got. So not the end of the world. We always have, well, we can always try again later. I'm probably he's not in the party anymore, is he? No, so he's now left as well, so he is definitely given up. So this will be it for today's episode. We did a lot of World v World. We pushed from the Chaos Waste into the Maw itself, and we failed. There's always next time. Hope you have a wonderful day, and peace out.